Hello guys, yeah, here today. Let's get into the charts. Let's look at some clean charts. Gonna go straight to the monthly. So okay, I've already got this support and resistance marked on. Maybe I should not. Let me remove the drawings. Let's start off clean, and we'll mark the major levels as we go along. Horizontal line, so 135, 130, 125, 120, 145. Just because it seems to be reaching halfway at that point. 140. 135, 130, 125, 120. Let's go down to the weekly. Okay, so let's see which levels it reacted to. So is that two tweezer bottoms? Tweezer bottoms. Is this still recording? Good, still recording. Which is good. So this is the halfway point between 1 4. So I'll mark that with a ray. I'll mark this one with a ray as well. Okay, go to the daily. Let's see what's going on here. So clearly it reacted off this level right here. This mid-level of 1.42500. So that was when it was consolidating. The mid-level, it reacted to it, but it broke through it. So it reacted to it here, broke through it, came down, went up, came up, reacted to this mid-level, and seems to be going down. I think it's going to touch this or maybe break through this to touch this resistance point. But let's check investing.com and see what the news is saying. So the dollar set for the biggest rise in 7 days as virus cases climb. Dollar edges higher, Asian COVID cases rise again. GBP USD exchange rate capped by monetary policy COVID concerns. Dollar up, but below 2-month highs as it preps for June's US job report. Developer China Evergrande. Dollar edges higher as investors wait. US payrolls. So yeah, let's do this all within a day. GBP USD exchange rate drops down as today's session opens. Today's GBP USD exchange rate dropped low in favor of the US dollar as risk on traders are discouraged by the spread of the COVID Delta variant in the UK since the session opened. The rate has fallen to $1.3857. Cable bulls have been subdued lately. The post-GBP USD exchange rate capped by monetary policy COVID concerns appeared first on future policy forecasts. GBP USD exchange rate capped by monetary policy COVID concerns. What does that mean? Dollar set for biggest rise in 7 days as virus cases climb. London, the US dollar was on track for its biggest single day gain in 7 trading sessions on Tuesday as coronavirus outbreaks threatened to snuff out global economic recovery, with the Australian dollar and the British pound leading losses. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The British pound is not looking too good due to the news by Hale. I think is it Hale, the monetary policy chairman of the UK. Monetary policy chairman. UK. Is it Andrew Bailey? Sorry, Howday, chief economist, this guy. So he said that he didn't say, but he wasn't very confident that he basically played down inflation. He played down the inflation in the UK. Australian dollar. I don't know why the Australian dollar is weakening. Go to my history. Australian dollar lockdown strains. Oh yeah, and see. Also, Australia's in lockdown. Sydney just went into lockdown yesterday, so consolidating as key resistance holds. Australian dollar or USD takes it on new COVID lockdowns. Okay, interesting. So the dollar's doing quite well compared to other currencies. This is the support and resistance we marked yesterday. So it's definitely doing well compared to the British pound. And let's look at gold, see what gold is doing. Gold is going down. That looks like a hanging man over there. So I believe it may want to touch this area again. I don't see why it will go to reach this 1.4 level, especially considering it's in this consolidation for a good month. A good month it was in this consolidation. It failed to break through that 125 level, and when it failed to do that, it broke past this 1.4 level, retested it. The Bulls couldn't bring it past the 1.4 level, and it's going down again. And then you also have the economic news for the UK is looking worse than the economic news for the US. So my bias would be, I'll write this down. GBP, GBP USD bias would be looking for a short sell on the daily chart due to the fact short sell bias due to the fact that the UK economy is not doing as well as the US economy. UK economy is not doing as well as the US economy. It failed to break out of the 1.4 level, and it seems to be in a slight downtrend. Okay, cool. So short sell bias. The thing is, I've seen this pattern before, but I don't want to think that it's because I'm always failing with that kind of pattern. So this could be an inverse cup and handle. You see here, it could be an inverse cup and handle, or this could be a head and shoulders, possibly. So maybe you got the head, so left shoulder here, head here, shoulder there. So what I'll do, I'll mark a resistance, a support zone. Right here. So what I want to see some sort of bearish candlestick pattern on this resistance point that it made itself. It might bounce back up. It may bounce back up, who knows? But my bias would be short sell, especially if it breaks past this green line. But I think it's gonna touch here, most definitely. Yeah, so that would be my bias. Let's look at GBP, JPY. This is confusing me. Gonna remove the drawings again. Gonna mark the major levels. 160, 150, 140. That's all I need for now. I'll mark this level here as well. 156. I'll mark this level as well. 152. So I'll mark those levels. I'll mark this level below here as well. 148. So these are the major ones that you can see on the weekly. on away. 150. So I know the Australian dollar. I'm sorry, I know the British pound. Okay, let's look at these. Just high Asian COVID cases rise. So the dollar edge marginally high. I think we saw this yesterday. No, we didn't see this yesterday. The dollar edged marginally higher in early European trade Tuesday, helped by concerns over the rise of COVID cases in Asia, but gains are minimal ahead of this week's key payroll release. The dollar index, which tracks the greenback against a basket of 6 other currencies, traded 0.1% higher at 1.963, just below the 2-month high of 92.408, reached on June 18th, shortly after the last Federal Reserve meeting. USD JPY was 0.1% lower at 110.57, just below a nearly 13-month high of 111.11, reached last week. Euro USD was down 0.1% at 1.1913. GBP USD fell 0.1% to 1.3868. Okay, so Asian COVID cases on the rise, so that's not good for the Japanese yen. Dollar was up, remained below 2-month high. I really should be looking at days. Let's check this out. So let's look at USD JPY. I can't. Let's check Forex Factory as well. New Zealand, that doesn't affect me. ECB President Lagarde speaks at 2:40 p.m. USD CB consumer confidence. So let's see how important these are. Level composite index based on surveyed household. Usual effect, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Frequency released monthly on the last Tuesday of the current month. Next release is July 27th, 2021. Financial confidence is a leading indicator of consumer spreading, which accounts for the majority of overall economic activity. Survey of about 3,000 households, which asked respondents to rate the relative level of current future economic conditions, including labor availability, business conditions, and overall economic situation. Okay, let's Okay. The thing is, think people are waiting on the dollar. They're not. Um, yeah, for GBP JPY, I'd say. Okay, so it's gone down, gone up, bullish momentum. So this is good for the GBP. COVID cases are on the rise in Asian countries, but I'm not entirely too sure with the Japanese yen. I'm not entirely too sure. Maybe I can draw a trend line, something like that. So we can see what it does at the trend line. So no matter what I'm trading today, that's the thing. I want to trade today. That's the aim. Even if I'm wrong, just trade. That's the main thing. Okay. So I'll put that there. Put that there for now. That's the daily shot. So I do see it touching this level here. The blue line's underneath the red line. You know what? There's a certain strategy that I've been hiking at the moment. Not a strategy, but it's my way of looking at the market. What I like to do is I like to trade it to the trend line. So what I will do is if I see that it's going to the trend line, then yeah, the order keeps getting cancelled for some weird reason. Let's see if that, maybe it was too big of a lot size. Let's check it out. Oh, sell stop. So it's going up. Maybe I tried to rush into that too quickly. Yeah, I tried to rush into that too quickly. Okay, we'll leave GBP JPY for now. We'll look at GBP AUD. The thing is with GBP AUD, I've got actual confirmation that Sydney is in lockdown at the moment, and obviously the UK is not in lockdown. So what does that say about GBP AUD? It should show that GBP should be stronger than GBP AUD. And because GBP is the base currency, that means it should be going up, right? So let's put GBP AUD just here. We'll put it DXY just below so we know which pairs we're trading. Let's look at the weekly chart. There's a clear resistance point here at 1.85. Daily chart. There's a little trend line going on here. So yeah, there's a mid-level resistance point here as well. What I will do, maybe I can put a buy limit there. I don't understand why these are being buy stops. Why? Yeah, I'm confident GBP AUD would go up. I don't see why not. Take this 30-minute away. It's the most random. Couple doji candlesticks here. I need to fix this. I don't understand what's going on. It keeps putting buy stops. It's very, very annoying. It happened with Capital.com and it's happening with FXCM. So we're just gonna go to my paper trading account. So I've got 173 in that one. So I'm confident that GBP will go up. GBP USD, what's my bias? Bias would be looking for a short sale on a daily chart due to the fact the UK economy is not doing as well as the US economy. It failed to break out the 1.4 level and it seems to be in a slight downtrend. Yeah, I believe that. GBP AUD. Okay, let's leave GBP AUD for now. Still at USD JPY. I traded that one yesterday. I've got all the levels marked up here. We'll leave this chart up. So what happened was that there was like a rising wedge and it broke below the rising wedge. So I traded that one well. I took profit here, took a profit there, took profit there. USD JPY seems to be working for me on some days. Some days it doesn't, some days it does. I still need to backtest to see which pairs are mine. So we'll take this off since the move is already finished. And then we can see if we can draw any other trends, any other lines. So we know that the cases in Asia are rising, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's in Japan. This looks like a trend here. Right here. This looks like a trend there. I don't know. I don't think that's a trend actually. It looks like a resistance point. Yeah, that's a resistance point. Let's check if it touches any other bits. Yeah, so it reacted just here just a little bit. So there's a possibility. Yeah, it's in a slight downtrend on the US's side. So the possibility this could be, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, this could be descending triangle. Possibility. So it touched this area once, twice, 3 times the wick touched there. It broke out of that area. It's in a downtrend. Lower highs. 1, 2. So it's going up for now. But I don't believe it's going to keep going up. So my bias would be short sell for USD JPY. I think I should make USD JPY one of my main pairs. Bias would be looking for a short sell due to the fact that COVID cases in Asia are rising and the pattern that is forming is a descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern. But I also have to keep in mind that the US isn't as strong as well. Investing.com, let's see what's going on here. USD-JPY to grind higher and break resistance at 111.93, then 112.18, 40. USD-JPY forecast dollar strengthens and sentiment sours. USD-JPY bounces off 1 minute lows, flatline above mid 110s. Opening bell. US futures mixed despite likely record first half. USD rallies. Fear mutating virus could slow recoveries, take a toll on risk appetites. Dollar trading sideways ahead of NFP. So what are they thinking? People are saying strong buy. I don't think it's a buy. Yeah, I don't think it's a buy. See Japanese yen. Going to be the worst performer against US dollar. Look at that headline. Let's see how it's doing with GBP, JPY. It's going up, that's the thing. It is going up. Ah. You see that? And then let's not forget it also made like a bearish pattern before with the rising wedge. There's a doji there at this resistance point. Look. We know it's a resistance point because it stopped here, touched there. And is that a doji? I don't see it breaking past it. It could, but I don't see it breaking past it. I think it's gonna be a short sell. Is that a hanging man? That's a hanging man. And then it's a doji. Struggling to break past it. Fears a fifth lockdown wave in Japan as cases surge less than a month away from Olympics. It's crazy. I can't believe these events are still going on. Euro 2020 and Olympics 2020. That's crazy. Yeah, look, it's struggling. Let's see what it does at this level. Let's see what it does. So we'll do 50,000 units. So that's a 0.05 lot size. We'll see what it does. Ideally, I'd want to see a moving average crossover. Look at that. Yeah, I want to see a moving average crossover. See what GBP USD is doing. Gathered in that area. Yeah, it says it's breaking out. Look, on the 1 minute chart, the blue line crossed with the red line. Let's see what a 5 minute chart is doing. Dojis. That looks like a hanging man, which is a sign that could be reversing. The market hasn't even opened yet. It may then want to reach this level after that. I can see it reaching that level. Reaching that level, then maybe either picking up the Dakota E from this level and then bounce it back up, or just going straight down. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to take the trade. I'm gonna put a sell limit, 50,000. There you go. If there's a bullish engulfing and it breaks out of that, I'll take my loss of maybe around at the top of this wick. Okay, it looks like yep, bullish engulfing. Close the position. So it broke out. Maybe I can buy in. So someone meant to say if the trade is going against you, just trade the opposite direction. And then my stop loss would be just below this area that it broke out. GBP, USD. See, I think it definitely wants to touch that trend line. Look, if it breaks past this, then I'll make a sell to the downside because it has to touch this level then. So it breaks past that. Okay, so I'm in a loss here. So reverse to me, I'm gonna take my loss. I think I need to be more patient next time. See what's going on. So I'm gonna focus on I haven't got enough time to focus on everything else. I mean, I did my analysis on GBP, JPY. Well, I did think it was gonna touch this trend line. Same thing with GBP. No, that's different. This is a short. It has to be a short. I mean, maybe it's going to touch for the third trend line bounce. But the reason I think, oh no, I'm being stupid. You know why I'm being stupid? The USD is the base currency. So I'm betting, if I'm shorting, I'm betting that the Japanese economy is doing better than the US economy, which is not the case. That is definitely not the case. No wonder it broke out. So if that's the case, USD broke out. Let's look at DXY then. But look, it's going down. Let's look at Forex Factory. Unemployment rate. Low impact expected. Retail sales. USD, CB, consumer confidence. Okay. So it's reached this area. It's reached this resistance point. And there's a doji. I need to check out my candlesticks again. Properly read them. I think I just need to do more. I need to invest more in my education a little more. Definitely. Because I'm live trading, which is good, but I need to put more into my education. Just study a lot more traders and see what they're doing. So like DXY is going down. I think it's at Mariposa or bullish engulfing, not just yet. Moving averages have crossed over. Let's close this one here. So wait, look, DXY is going down, right? It's refusing to break out of this area. Actually, I don't know. I see it breaking out. Sorry. The reason I see it breaking out is there's just the way the market moves. It moves. It doesn't look like it wants to even go down. That's a hanging man. So what's a hanging man mean? I still need to search out what a hanging man means at this stage of my trading crazy. Hanging man is a type of candlestick pattern. The hanging man represents a potential reversal in an uptrend, while selling an asset solely based on a hanging man pattern is a risky proposition. Many believe it's a key piece of evidence that the market sentiment is beginning to turn. Okay. So it said that, and it kind of turned here. Came up, doji. Broke down. Yeah, it's definitely breaking out. It's a good USD JPY, so that means USD must be going up. It's broken out. This is breaking out. This as well. Touch this as resistance. GBP is going down. What was my bias? My bias was a short sell, right? Yeah, I believe. So let's do that now. Yeah, 100,000. Yeah, why not? It's going up. Since it's going up, and we know that the Japanese economy is not doing well as well, so we might be bullish on this one as well. This area is definitely important. It would be quite interesting to see. So, I'll take my profits here. Yeah, I'll take half my profits. See what the other half does. Just reversing a little bit. USD, okay, yeah, see it's breaking out. So on the buy side, definitely. Most definitely, why not? So yeah, I'll take my profits there. Don't want to wait too long. Take my profits there. So what I'll do, I'll get in again. Oh, okay, it's gone up just a little bit. So what I'll do for GBP USD is if it reaches this area and it breaks below it, I'll buy. I'll go in for the short sale again. So look, it's doing that. There we go. I need to calm down with I honestly need to see it close, so you know what, I might take a partial loss here because I was a bit reactive to this. So I'll take a £4 loss there. I want to wait for it to actually close that, because a bullish engulfing is not enough. You want to see it actually break that. So good, £14 profit. Good. It's breaking past that level here, under 15 minute. It's touched here, the wick's touched here, it's refused to break past it. Make this green so we know which colour it is. Market hasn't even opened yet. So yeah, I want to see it break past. I do see it breaking past. Look, touch the wick here, touch wick here, touch wick here, touch wick here. So yeah, let's see what's doing. So there's a piercing pattern. That's almost a piercing pattern, not fully, almost, on the 1 minute chart. 5 minute chart's not showing anything. So there's a bit of bearish pressure. Is it breaking out? Not yet. So there's bearish pressure on GBP, but I still don't think the British pound is strong enough to go against the US dollar at this moment in time. Let's look what the DXY is doing. So the DXY broke out. It's probably going to retrace and touch this area again, then go up. Dollar set for biggest rise in 7 days as virus cases climb. US dollar exchange rate weakens on US dollar strength. Okay. GBP USD exchange rate capped by monetary policy, COVID concerns. GBP USD exchange rate drops down as today's session opens. Today's GBP USD exchange rate dropped low in favor of the US dollar, as risk on traders are discouraged by the spread of COVID Delta variant in the UK. Since the session opened, the rate has fallen to 1.3857. Okay. Look, it's definitely going to touch that area again. But I see what these traders mean by risk management is the most important thing. Like, yeah, you can bet that GBP USD is going to go down. You can bet it's going to go up. It's not. I don't want to say it's not hard, but it's not rocket science. Especially if you have the articles there, and you have the chart. If you just look at the chart, it will tell you what it's doing. But the problem is managing the risk, managing your emotions, and obviously my emotions aren't fully present because I'm paper trading. But I understand, I see why risk management is important. You want your wins to be higher than your losses on average, so you're in profit. It's just typical, it's typical business lingo, business language, business rules. Yeah, people know that. You want to keep your expenses lower than your profits. Everyone knows that. The less you spend and the more you make profit in, the better. So yeah, so that's GBP USD. So I did think my bias, as you can see, was that there's a short sell bias, but they change sometimes just based on what I see. So it went up a little bit. Uh, okay. Okay, it's climbing down just a little bit. USD, JPY. See that little cross going on here? It's basically showing that. The thing is, I don't want to get myself confused. Okay, so it's going down, but I made money on the upside, so I want to wait to see what it does. I will definitely not buy in. It hasn't confirmed to me anything just yet. Maybe it's some sort of retracement. So obviously it's gone up, so it has to retrace a little bit. But I think it's still in an uptrend. Let's look at gold. Gold is going down, so that's good for the US. Yeah, it's definitely gonna break below this area. Look, it's it's definitely breaking below this area. Yep. I'll definitely take a short sell here. Most definitely. Look at the pressure just going at it, went up then. There we go. It's broken past. Let's see it properly break past. Doji. The thing is, I think you'd have to be silly to bet against the US dollar at this moment in time. Just the way it's looking. It doesn't look like it's stopping. It looks like it wants to go down. So I'll put a sell position here. My stop loss will be just above this box, just right near this box. Here. Here. So if it reaches up and goes here, I'll take my loss. Let's look at USD JPY. So that looks, there's a pattern there. I think that's a inverted hammer. Is that an inverted hammer? It's a type of candlestick pattern found after a downtrend and is usually taken to be a trend reversal. The inverted hammer looks like an upside down version of a hammer candlestick. Okay, so yeah, that's the inverted hammer. So it basically means that it's going to go up, and because US is the base currency, I really don't see it coming down because COVID cases in Asia are rising. The US as a whole is doing better than major currencies. So what I'll do if it breaks past this level, if it breaks past here, I'll buy again. And we're 6 minutes past market open at the moment, so let's see how this trade's doing. Don't worry, we can be patient. Stop loss is just above this area, so if it breaks past that area, maybe I'll take partial close, take half the position off the table. I'll just let this trade run for now. Let's look at USD JPY. So let's look at DXY. So look, there's so this failing to break this level here, so I'm gonna take the loss here. I'll take the loss here and I'll get back in again if I need to. Look how there's like the wick touch there, 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 but it's still respecting this level here as well. I'm using gold as a kind of confluence. So there's breakout levels everywhere at the moment. Breakout levels everywhere. So look, there's a clear. I'm glad I took my profits. Look at it. Push it back up. This market can be so unpredictable sometimes. Very unpredictable. JPY's closing. Okay, let's see how much we made today. So I'm in the red at the moment. $7 loss, $9 loss, £13 to win, £4 loss, $10 gain, $5 gain, $11 loss, $12 loss. Yeah. So $9 in the negative. Yeah, I don't believe that. Maybe he's trying to gain liquidity. I don't believe that. Yeah, it's still in a downtrend. It's still gonna go down. It's definitely gonna go down. It's gonna break past this again. It's gonna most likely break past this. I think it wanted to gain enough liquidity there so it can break past this area. So I see it going all the way down. Let's look at DXY. Yep, it's broken past that level. It's broken past. Yep, there we go. I'll definitely put a sell in here. It's broken past that resistance point it made for itself. It's just been keep going up, so it's in an uptrend. Yeah, don't worry. We're confident. Let's look at GBP, USD, JPY. My stop loss will be above this area, but so I have a wider stop loss. So my stop loss will be somewhere around maybe here, and maybe here. So I don't mind losing a lot here for the bigger gain. But look, I do see it coming up to get that liquidity. It's breaking out of this area. Check the USD, DXY. There we go. Look, it's broken past on gold. Look at gold. It's broken past here as well. Let's look at what are my profit target levels. I don't have any. I'll make it that green level, so I'll hold this for now. USD JPY. Is it gonna break out? Could do. This one's fading. It's not really responding like the rest. Gold broke out past this level. GBP. I really should take some of my profits. I should take half. I'll take half. I've taken the majority of the profits. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to take half the profits, let it retrace, and then keep going down. But now it's broken past that. I don't understand why USD JPY is not doing what it should do. GBP USD. Yeah, I see it going down even further. It's a bit of bullish pressure, but I really do see it going down even more. Yeah, I'll make a short bet, a small bet. 50,000 limit. Stop loss will be maybe around here at the top. Let's look at USD JPY. So it's breaking out. USD JPY is breaking out. Not just yet. DXY. It's going down a little bit. Take my profits. Let it run actually. Yeah, take my profits. It's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough for now. The reason I took the profits is because I know it's going down, but you can see the bears fighting back. The candlesticks tell everything. Honestly, I need to keep researching my candlesticks, keep studying them. Honestly, they pay off. Look, it's been at this resistance level for a minute. So it touched it once, broke past a little bit. Wick was above it. Touched here, touched here, touched here, touched here. Broke out. Wick reached here, touched here. What's that? An inverted hammer. This is inverted hammer, and then there's a bullish engulfing. So this is inverted hammer. If it can give me a bullish engulfing, DXY is going down. See what's happening with gold. Yeah, it's just, I just need to keep investing in my education and back testing. That's it. GBP USD is going down, but there's no like points of like that I can. Maybe this point here. Maybe it's trying to reach that area. Sorry, this is gold. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's gonna break out, most definitely. USD JPY is a funny pair. So GBP USD and gold USD did the exact same thing. Gold is going down. Little doji's happening here. DXY. So where there's a gap here. See if there's any news. USD, JPY, and GBP USD. Let's look at that. The news here. Were they not saying strong buy before? I'm pretty sure they were saying strong buy before. Maybe that was USD JPY, but I'm not too sure. But opening bell, US futures mixed despite likely record first half. USD rallies. Fear mutating virus could slow recoveries, takes a toll on risk appetites. Technical analysis. GBP USD advances. Muted by 100 SMA Ichimoku cloud. Okay. I see it retesting this area, then going back down on GBP USD. Yeah, USD JPY has really failed to do what I expected it to do. Maybe it's abiding by the chart pattern. It could be doing that. One thing I've noticed with GBP USD is that there's no real mind games. It's like whatever you see is whatever you see, from what I've experienced. With USD, JPY, GBP or GBP, JPY, there's a little bit of mind games. And what I mean by mind games, I mean that you could draw a pattern, like an ascending triangle, thinking that it's going to break out, and then it breaks below on the downside. you know, or you can draw a rising wedge, and then it doesn't respect it. But it has respected it on USD JPY and GBP AUD. You know, looking at my previous notes. Yeah. Gold is going down. Wow, I should have got in there. Is it too late? I'm gonna stay off gold for now. USD JPY. So it's consolidating at the moment, in a way. I don't think it's ready to break out, but eventually it will break out of this. But then you also have this chart pattern to look for as well, on the 4-hour chart. I need to backtest these pairs and see what their characteristics are like. Just see what certain things they like to do. Gold, GBP USD. Yeah, I'm gonna end the trade here. I'm in profit anyway, so I'm in profit of. So that's So I started the session at 173. It's at 225 now. So that's $52 profit. So on a normal day, I just walk away, maybe just analyze the charts. But look what it's doing. It's so confusing. Now it's trying to break past that level that we were at, but maybe it's trying to get that liquidity so it can go down. This is the longest stream I've had. The longest stream. GBP USD. Yeah, I should end the stream now. I've made what I've wanted to make. Yeah, and then I'll look at the charts afterwards, but I've done what I've wanted to do. I'll look at it one more time to see if there's any opportunities that could arise. So it's breaking out, complete opposite to what I was expecting. So we'll leave that one. USD JPY, very confused as well. Failed to break out of this area. Gold. I need to figure out how to trade with gold one day. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream in the recording is a bit ahead of the stream, so I'll end the stream first, then end the recording. Now I'll end the recording first, then end the stream. So I've ended the recording now, and then we'll wait 5 seconds. So in 3, 2, 1.